Are we live? We're live. What's going on? Let me start the Twitch stream. What's going on, everyone? We're freaking live, bro. How's everyone's weekend starting? Weekends start on Friday. I don't want to hear any of that. I don't want to hear any of that woke crap. Weekends start on the freaking Fridays. Dude, what's up, Darius? Alexander. No D&D tonight? That's okay. We got something better for you. Pokémon Shield for the Nintendo Switch. Are we excited? Are we flippin' excited for some more of this? It was a struggle. It was a struggle to play these games. I don't know how I managed to make this game look like rocket science, but I did. Only I, who just got my grades back, did wonderful in my level 400 accounting classes, could make Pokemon look hard. To make Pokemon Sword look like it's, I don't know, Dark Souls? Charlie, dude, we are FLYBOY, okay? We're going to play the game. We're going to get lost in literal hallways. The routes are going to become hallways. I will get lost. Here's what I'll say. In the old Pokemon games, you would get lost, right? And it was fine. It was fine because you were supposed to. It was an engineered puzzle, basically. 2 weeks off school, let's freaking go. Yeah, only Britain, guys. Only freaking Britain in here. Tell me if this camera setup works. It's worked for me. I was able to make a clip out of it too, so it's fine, but let me know. We worship Ed Sheeran. Heck yeah, bro. Scarlet and Violet, Ed Sheeran. That's exactly what we're going to do. But, guys, remember this. This should look familiar. I'm going to crash out. Am I going to get a fire type now? Why is there still an ice cream cone? I thought it was only when it was snowing that we'd get an ice cream cone. Oh, well. Accounting is easier than Pokemon. Dude, Luma. That actually is true. Okay. That actually is true. Remember when you Googled my hands? Dude, don't remind me. Bro. Hey, don't remind me. Don't bring that wretched picture back. Don't you dare. The guardian of the Twitch chat roams this land, dude. It's true. Barius is always in the Twitch chat, and he's always locked in. Let me know if the audio's too quiet. Is it too quiet? Oh. I looked away for 1 second, and this little midget's running at me. Holy. Yeah, did you announce that you're streaming today? I didn't. Barius, you need to remind me. I'm like a child. You got to be like, hey, buddy. I know you're streaming today. And literally, what happened? Fake out? What's going on? Dude, low key, when everyone said this is what a 3DS game looks in HD, they were spitting. This is literally just a 3DS game. Yo. Yeah, I did not. To be fair, I had accounting too. Dude, look. Accounting too. If you get it, you get it. All for accounting, I'll say if you get it, you get it. Once you get into the stuff with auditing and accounting information systems, you've got a Oh! Our savior, Growlithe! Finally a good Pokemon! Finally! Let's go! Dude, I'm so... And it's got Intimidate. Oh, we're eating good, brothers. We are eating good. We are so back. We thought we were over. We thought it was done. No, we're back. We are so back. Oh, my... Okay. It's going to use... we don't know what it's going to use, actually, because that's not how this game works. Dude, Messi's off the team. Messi's gone. Off the team. Because we're getting a cute little Growlithe. And it's going to be freaking awesome, dude. All right, let's see what we got here. We'll bait the... Ooh, hey, you're a wild Pokemon. Hey, you're not supposed to strategize here, okay? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, use Leer. Okay. Am I just unlucky, or are they supposed to know how to use super effective moves? Are these Pokemon trained by Hop or something? Like, what are we doing? Oh, I got a level 19. These guys are way over leveled, bro. What are we doing? We're going to nuzzle you, and then we're going to catch you. All right, let's see what we got going here. But, yeah, I didn't announce that I was streaming, but the real ones... Look, I put a ice type against a fire type because it's a wild Pokemon. Wild Pokemon don't strategize. It's a random choice between their 4 moves. That's what's supposed to be. So I'm like, yeah, it's got a super effective move, but that's only a 25% chance of happening. But it's me. I'm playing. Dude, is this Growlithe made out of, like, diamond, bro? Is this, like, diamond? Diamond armor Growlithe? Alright. Alright. Use next Pokemon. Who do we... Edward. Look, I think Mr. Worldwide with a potion. It doesn't matter. We're just going to throw a Pokeball. We are just going to throw a Pokeball. Alright. Dude, I'm going to be honest, bro. I'm not a fan of the wild area at all. Not a fan. Not a fan. Because all I know is that we traded, like, well-designed routes, intentionally designed routes, for a mid, like, just plot of land that you walk around in. We're going to call this one, we're going to name this one, Terry. That's a male name. Taylor. That's a female name, right? Or is that not? Why'd I get on T? Ariana. I already used that one. Aria. There we go. There we go. We got there. We got there. Please heal your team. Where's the Pokemon Center? Oh. Where's the Pokemon Center? I should heal my Pokemon, but I don't know what's up. Oh, that's another Growlithe. Okay. Oh, what's that? Is that a Yungoos in this economy? What are we doing? Well, I'm in the wild area. There's no Pokemon Center here. Look. Look. Just this baddie over here. I don't know. She's getting a little fat, though. And that nose is hideous. Dude, what do they do to my baddies? Dude, in Alola, this would be a 10. Here's the problem with new Pokemon games. In Alola, they would design her to be beautiful, to be amazing, almost too beautiful. Now they slap a big fat nose on her, make her like maybe 2 BMI points too heavy. Frick, at least we got her still. See, she's happy. She's happy to see me. That's good. When's the last time a woman's been happy to see me? That's crazy. That's crazy. You got your Coke stash in your back pocket. British people are... Dude, I forgot to hack in rare candies. Frick. What are you? Get away. Oh! Oh! This is horrible. What am I doing here? Yeah, the Intimidate might be the most clutch thing I've done. Level 15. Ah, we got you. We've got your number, pal. You're not even a hot... I went over this. Gooner? No. It's just facts. Okay? We should not want ugly foids in my Pokemon game, okay? Never. What? You're a fat bunny. How fast is this thing? And the crit. Just to rub it in. And there's no speed up, guys. You're totally stuck watching this gameplay. This riveting gameplay. All right. Okay. Got to keep my head on a swivel. Yeah. What? We got to get over there, right? We're trying to get over there. You can see the Pokemon Center. We're trying to get over there. We're trying to avoid running into a level 50 billion effing Pokemon, right? Is that the strat? Okay. And now the weather changed. I should grab the Watts just because they're free. I don't even know what Watts do. What do Watts do, guys? Hisuian Arcanine's fine. I just think Arcanine's perfect, you know? And compare... Okay. Hey! Nope. Dude, this game, bro. Just give me my traditional routes back, please. Okay. Let's do this. What's that, a bird? Is that supposed to be a bird of some type? What moves does this thing have? You buy stuff with Watts like rare. It was never about the gameplay. It's about you. Well, thank you. I'm trying to make it about the gameplay, but it's just like not working, dog. Like this gameplay is buns. This sucks. But thank you though. That feels good. Does this have a rock type move? Yeah, it does. But we'll just use our freaking Biden. We got to change the name. But we're gonna let Biden rock and roll. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, the psychedelic bird, bro. What's that second game you're going to play? You'll just have to see. I think that's announced tomorrow. I have a little post up. And you guys will see. We're going to play a game. And it is going to test my abilities. Not because the game itself is hard. But because I am going to do my first ever Nuzlocke. And it's not just a Nuzlocke. It's a hardcore Nuzlocke, okay? No items in battle. No switching between Pokemon. What else? I think that's about it, right? We're in set mode, and there's no items in battle. So that's what it's going to be. Yeah, bros, look, we're going to have an attempt counter up. Because you see, I struggle with this game. I struggle with this game made for literal children. Kindergartners. Literal children have beaten this game. I've seen with my own eyes. I'm not going to continue that. But I've witnessed children complete this game. Oh, yeah. Dude, we've got this Pidov's number, bro. Feather Dance? Not even Barry can save you from a Nuzlocke? Bro. Just you wait. It's going to be a game I'm familiar with. Because if I was playing like Sun and Moon. If I was playing Sun and Moon as a Nuzlocke, and you guys know because you watched me play it regularly with items, with Pokemon being allowed to faint. If I played Sun and Moon as a Nuzlocke, I am losing immediately. I have no idea what the trainer's Pokemon are, when they use items, when they don't use items. I have no clue. It's horrible. It's horrible. Like, you saw how almost sweep my entire team with his Raichu alone, okay? Like, I'm cooked. So it's going to be a game I'm familiar with. I think you guys will like it. I mean, of course, I'm going to be playing, and I'm going to be crashing out. How'd you hit? We have hail up. I'm supposed to have Snow Cloak. But yeah, don't worry. It's going to be hype. Hype and aura moments. Pidove sucks. I'm not even going to capture the Pidove. I reject the capture. I do not want you. I don't want you. I don't need you. I don't want a, wait, dude, I'm getting all these moves. I can't even use them, bro. But it's okay. Look, we're going to use our rare candies now. See, this is what I mean. You do you do these battles, and you get these freaking EXP, like, things. And it's like, is this okay? Is this normal? Like, should I be using these? Is this wrong? Like, level 15, I didn't even, like, battle with it once. We're good. We do not need that. Like, what are your guys' opinion on this? Is this even ethical? They just give you Coke in this game for free. They don't make you fight for it. There's nothing. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, D&D was meant to be today, but we delayed it to Sunday. And even then, it might not happen because no one knows how to... Dude, this is why you don't have friends, okay? There are no scheduling concerns when you don't have friends. None. Like, I've never had a problem with scheduling. Okay. Like, I've never had a problem with scheduling because I don't have friends to schedule with. Alright? It's, like, not a problem. Who are these guys, bro? Spend my watts! Dude, they're just giving this stuff out for free. Surf? And Leaf Blade and Crunch? What? And Thunderbolt? No thanks. What are we doing, guys? This game is just free. I don't want to just grind this, though. I want to keep moving on. But it's like, you don't even need to grind in this game. You just, like, battle these raids. Crush the raid, because it's piss easy. It's just pressing your Dynamax attacking move. But let's keep moving forward, dude. Moto Soak. Moto Soak. Dude, we are... Like, I'm going to be honest, bro. Pokemon Coliseum is more vibes. I'm looking at this and I feel like... Wow, it's 3D, of course, but like... Okay, whatever. What do we got here? Here in the Galar region, I'd say it's fair to call the champion a regional hero. We're all transfixed by everything he does. This city is just massive. Yeah. Massive. Bro, Castelia City was massive, okay? This is like 3 buildings that you can enter. And like 4 menus, right? Is that how it works in these games? I don't know anymore. Are these ones with menus, or is that Scarlet and Violet? Sword and Shield are alright games, even if they aren't the hardest. I'm being biased. Look, again, your first Pokemon game, you're always going to die for. In fact, if your first Pokemon game, if you're not, like, fighting tooth and nail for it to be, like, the GOAT, the greatest Pokemon game of all time, then you're not a true Pokemon fan. Okay, too often, it's almost like you're an Uncle Tom of your own Pokemon game. You know what I mean? When, like, someone's like, well, like, Sun and Moon were my favorite, or Sun and Moon were my first games, but I understand why people don't like them. They're horrible games, and I hate them. I'd never play them. I think Black and White... It's like, dude, no one's paying you to agree with me. Like, I grew up with Gens 3, 4, and 5, okay? I'm going to die defending them. Yeah, they're objectively better, but also they're from my childhood. Like, if I was like, well, actually, I really see the good of Pokemon Gold and Silver compared to Emerald. It's like, I don't care. Gold and Silver means nothing to me. I wasn't even born yet, okay? Like, so when these people are like, oh, Sun and Moon are good, but it's like, no. No, stand on business. That's your childhood. You're going to diss your childhood like that? I'll disagree with you. I will disagree with you. I think Sun and Moon are booty cheeks, okay? It literally got me away from playing Pokemon. Those games single-handedly got me away from Pokemon. Barrios, remove this guy from the chat. But, okay, you should die for your childhood Pokemon game. You should be biased. Because it's still Pokemon. Anyways. You are wrong, but you should die fighting for it. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. But Moto Stoke is sure big. See, they're like gaslighting you. Moto Stoke just looks like a normal Pokemon town, except it's in 3D. They're like, it's big, isn't it? This is massive, guys. Look, it's huge. It's like, okay. You know, I don't think so, actually. I think it's a pretty normal video game town. Like, okay, never mind. Never mind. It opened up a bit. But, like, how much substance is this? Never mind. Actually, upper and lower districts, never mind. It's pretty, never mind. I was hating. I thought it was just this hallway. I was proven wrong. It's fine. Gaslight me more. Do you remember what your goal in Motostoke is? No, actually. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue. What am I supposed to do? By the way, the ceremony's tomorrow is being held at Motostoke Stadium. Okay? Use that lift to get to the stadium. All right. Funny story. When I got Scarlet and Violet, I didn't know what 69 meant, and I was innocent. So when I asked for my league number, I put in 69 because that was the age my grandpa was when he died. Well, everyone's putting it, dude, you know what number we're going to put. I'm not going to say it yet, but you guys already know what freaking number we're going to put. Okay? You already know. Oh, Scarlet and Violet. You meant Sword and Shield. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't care Pokemon Sword was easier or flawed. I simply enjoyed the game. See, there you go. Stand on business. Be like, hey, that was my first Pokemon game. I'm glad they let us walk a few steps before they did the next cutscene.
Ninja sent 1 USD. You know what else is massive?
You know what else is massive? Are we bringing that back? Is that coming back? Is the low taper fade coming back? You know, I think genuinely it has the opportunity to do something massive. It has the opportunity to be massive again. Because, like, Ninja has escaped. He has escaped the niche internet sort of thing. Like Fortnite, streaming. He's just kind of like part of the zeitgeist now. He's like ubiquitous. Everyone knows about him. So the low taper fade, I think it's still massive. Leon's my favorite champion. Hey, stand on business, brother. Compared to yesterday, chat feels so empty. I don't know what happened yesterday. Everyone wanted to tune in, but then yesterday I blew my load. Yesterday I absolutely unloaded on everything because, like, I was flaming the game. I crashed out at the game. Like, it was just, you know, everyone knows what I'm going to say now. I'm going to get into a new town, be like, hey, this looks like ass. And I hate every Pokemon here. It's going to be the same story for the rest of this game. Because, like, at least if you play, like, legitimately bad games. Legitimately bad games. You can make fun of them. Like, these games are just, like, depressing. They're not sad. They're not like, this is so bad it's good. They're just sort of apathetically depressing to play. It doesn't do anything amazingly well. I'm sure the battles aren't going to be insanely hype. None of the characters are that compelling. You know, only one person could save this. Only one person could save us. Charlie Kirk. If Charlie Kirk were still here, he would save us from Pokemon Sword and Shield. Okay. All right. Dude, is this more text than Sun and Moon? Genuinely. Is this more? Is this more text than Sun and Moon? I'm just, like, waiting for something. Okay, dude. Okay, okay. Dude, I just want to get to, like, a battle. A battle. And not like a raid battle. Like a legitimate battle. Okay. 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 Let's look at this baddie over here. She's 11. Oh my gosh, dude. Get out of my way. Let me talk to your mom. Dude. You're looking a bit gobsmacked by all this. You must be from a small country town. I'm quite the same myself. You're not from a small country. Isn't she from, like, the slums? Yeah, Leon is, like, an adult. But he's still, like, real. He's like a 27-year-old kid like me. I'm not 27, but, you know. Remember the guy yesterday thought you were his... Dude, that was crazy. That was crazy. No, why was chat popping off like that, though? I was like, guys, chill. I need my YouTube channel still, okay? Like, if I got banned off YouTube, no one knows who FLYBOY is. No one's going to go to kick.tv and watch FLYBOY on kick.tv. Like, no one's leaving YouTube to watch FLYBOY, okay? Like, my channel's over if you guys get me banned. But yeah, that was funny, dude. I gotta clip that. The freaking Lamborghini. Hold on. I need to upload my archive, bro. Okay, here we are. Are you guys excited? Yeah, we did. Oh, hey, Sonia. I'm researching the mysterious Pokemon. The Slumbering Weald. Yeah. Whatever. What's this, then? The statue of the hero who once saved the Galar region. I could run through the legend right quick if you fancy. Give me all the details. Maybe this will be interesting. Long ago, a great black storm covered the Galar region. People called it the Darkest Day. The land was assaulted by gigantic Pokemon, but they were defeated by a single young hero bearing a sword and shield. This statue here is meant to depict the young hero of that legend. We still don't understand what kind of sword and shield the hero actually had. And what is this black storm supposed to be? It's just a mystery. Whatever it was, it blotted out the skies all across Galar. I suppose that it tracks with it being called the Darkest Day, but still. I suppose that hero must have been about as strong as Lee then. Looks like you're going to have your hands full with plenty to research though, Sonia. Bro, Gen 9 power creep is actually funny. I agree. It's not even the game. Not even the same... Not even the same... Burp. Not even the same game. Will you be alright? Of course I will. I'll muddle through somehow. Don't you worry. Yeah, twirl your hair, baby girl. Twirl your hair for me. Something I like, how it feels like every trainer in the gym challenge matters. Every gym you see at least one trainer in the lobby talking about winning or losing or their upcoming battle. See, I do like that. That is a good point. The gyms feel more alive. It doesn't feel like you're the only guy you walk in. Like the gym challenge exists just so the trainer can go through them. Just so the protagonist can go through them. But yeah. What's the problem with those guys? I can't check in. You guys ready for the greatest villainous team in Pokemon? We came all the way out to this big city so we could blah, blah, blah. Okay. Dude, average Reddit user. Didn't we tell you, mate? You in our way and you're in for a battle. Team Yell's all about yell. Dude, this is literally the most British part of these games. Like, this might be the most British-coded person in the entire series. Yeah. Oi, mate. We're here to meet an 11-year-old girl, mate. You got a license to be here, mate. We got our 11-year-old girl viewing license. Did you get your license there, mate? This guy is the most British guy in the whole game. Look at the face. Look at the face shape. Look at how his mouth moves when he talks. Like, this is a British person. Oi! Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. That's what these people be like. These freaks. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Dude, I could not care less about these games, actually. I'm so sorry. Should we play a little bit of Geometry Dash in the meantime? Should we play Finger Dash, the iconic level of Geometry Dash, to cleanse our palate a little bit? 30 minutes in. I couldn't stand 30 minutes of this game. Oh my gosh. Alright. There we go. Pluck. We'll take. I don't give a pluck. We'll add this. 60 base power is more than 35. Team Yell is based on soccer fan bases, bro. Yeah, this is why we never get into soccer. Let's put some Subway servers in the back. We might need to do this game, bro. What happened? Masuda Locked in the 3DS games. He was like, kids have no attention span anymore. They don't want the Battle Frontier. They just want to play a game. And he cooked. He cooked because the games were fast. They were snappy. This game feels like I'm walking through. We're going to battle another one. Pull up Geometry Dash. Actually, though. Pull it up. Team Yell Grunt sent out Nick It. Go Arya. Let's freaking go. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to press Ember. And then I'm going to press Ember again. And then I'm going to press Ember again. What do you guys think? You guys think that's a good plan? Dude, it's so over for Pokemon. Oh. Okay. I got Geometry Dash up. Hold on. It's like full screen me. I can't leave. Hey. What? Is my stream crashed because of Geometry Dash, bro? Are we serious? Hold on, let me check my phone. Dude, Geometry Dash crashed my PC. Dude, what the flip? It's like it runs on an iPhone. What do you mean? Let me check if my stream's still up, bro. What do you mean it crashed? You freaking serious right now? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Hello? Hold on. Scarlet and Violet at least basically have... okay. No, okay. I think I'm fine. I just literally, like... Like, Geometry Dash... Dude, this is buns, dude. This is buns, dude. Hold on. Get off my screen. Oh my gosh. There we go. Holy, bro. Frick Geometry Dash. We ain't playing that. We ain't playing that. All right. We're back. We're back. Oh, man. The swanky, sophisticated air in this... We cannot play these games. Like, Scarlet and Violet have a long intro, but once you ride that Miraidon, Crydon after over an hour of BS, you get to F around. Dude, it's just like... What happened to the game I love? You can hate Alola all you want, and I do. And trust me, I take every chance I can to hate Alola. But what are we freaking doing? The villainous team sucks. The characters suck. This is not a personal attack on anyone who likes these games. The gameplay loop's slow. I've done like the two Pokemon battles I've done is just slowly using Ember on these little low-level Pokemon. Every game's like that. Dude, N in Black and White 1, his first battle, that was a fight to the death, bro. That was actually difficult. And here we are. Alex FLYBOY's lying this one. Yeah, this is a personal attack on Alexander. These games are booty cheeks. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But if someone does want to... Like, I saw this reel the other day. They're like, I saw beautiful Sun and Moon love. Or, sorry, Sword and Shield love on my timeline. Sword and Shield top 4. Top 4 in what? Being total ass and horrible? Top 4 in what? I can't name 4 Pokemon games worse than Sword and Shield. What are we doing? I'm pressing A. I know I made jokes about this in the past. Like, oh, Pokemon games, y'all, all you do is press A. Why is it still alive, bro? What are we doing? Oh, it's lowering my special attack, and I keep using a special attacking move. Okay. Let's get the boulder out. Let's get the boulder out. Remember, BDSP exists. I promise you right now, if I open up BDSP right now, we're going to have a better time. I know it's Diamond and Pearl. We're going to have a better time. Okay. Alright. We're locking in. We're going to press the move that does damage. All my attacking moves are special. That's great. That's great. That's great. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. What? How do you guys play this game? Bro. We're taking a break. We'll be right back. Okay. We'll be right back. Okay. I promise you. Like, it's fine. We'll be right back. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is going on? My computer is acting up right now and it's pissing me off. There we go. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to have some fun, okay? We're going to have some fun. We're going to play a round of Geometry Dash. And I know you guys are going to be like, "Oh my gosh, this is supposed to be Pokemon. What are we freaking doing?" Okay, we're playing Geometry Dash, okay? We're playing a round of Geometry Dash. If you guys don't like it, you can leave. You can leave. But it's been my hyperfixation, okay? Like, it's been straight up my hyperfixation lately. I gotta play it. I have to play it. There we go. And it doesn't work. And I'm about to crash out. And I'm about to crash out. And I'm about to crash out. Where's my window capture at? What? What? No. Why? Why is this game so bad? Let me switch to this. Oh, no, no. It pulls up. It pulls up. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. There we go. Holy crap. Is there a way to keep this full screen? Borderless. Thank you. Holy mackerel. My goodness. Dude, this game sucks. I hate Geometry Dash, bro. Okay, here we go. Yeah, my PC, bro. My PC is irking me. Here we go. You guys ready? You guys don't know. Finger Dash was my shiz, bro. That was my shiz. If I don't do it first try, I'm going to crash out. This was my favorite level. My screen's tearing. It's okay. You guys ready? Insane game. Frick! That was a fluke, okay? I didn't mean that, okay? That was just a fluke. All right? This is just a brain break. Sword and Shield's making me crash out. This is how I clear my mind. I play this, and I fail at getting the third coin, and I crash out. It's going to be great. Dude, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. This was my shiz. In middle school, when this update came out, you guys don't understand. I was the most excited man ever. I was like, this level had amazing music. Okay? Like, the user-made levels were able to, like, be good finally. And I was like, this update was insane. Okay? Boom. 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 Come on. We're locked in, brothers. We're locked in. Come on. You guys don't know. I'm cracked, bro. Come on. We're getting that coin. Come on. Ah, dang it. Dang Dang it, bro. One more try. One more try. We got this. You see that, brother? I'm locked in. I'm locked in. No one can say I'm not locked in right now. Everyone's like, this isn't even a hard level. Go play Club Step. Go play Deadlock. No. Okay? I'm not playing those levels. I'm playing this one. This one has good music. Like, it's okay. It's okay. We'll get back. Yes, Britain is angering me, okay? Okay, we're done. All right. We're done. We're back. We will go back to... What were we doing? What were we doing this game? We're back. Thank you, Alex. I hope that I'm passionate. Because, like, what's the point in life if you don't care? If you don't care, can you... Like, what's the point of being alive if you don't care, actually? Where there it is. Oh, dude. See, look, this lolly isn't even making me, like, feel any better. She's on screen, and I'm like, I don't even care. Your region sucks so much. You don't move the needle. Back in the day, Pokemon could throw a little girl in your face. You'd be like, all right, I'm locked in. Now I'm just like, dude, Britain sucks. Your country sucks. I don't want to be here. You guys... Okay. Oh, they're just so caught up with wanting to support me, and they tend to be a bit shirty with other gym challengers. Okay. We suppose... Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yes, please, just let me... Okay, yes, please just let me do the gym challenge. Just let me do it. Okay, I don't want all this extra fluff. I don't want to feel like I'm a freaking soccer player, okay? Oi, mate, make sure you check into the hotel there, mate. It's like, let me walk in, let me challenge some trainers, let me take on the gym. Okay, look, if you're gonna have these cutscenes, just fast travel me there. Don't make me walk 7 feet and then do another cuts. Just... Oh. I slammed my desk and my Switch popped out of its little thing. Okay, yes, please. Just get me there. Just send me there. You're gonna railroad me anyway. Just start it. Stop making me walk around. Sorry. Hi, sorry for the late. Thanks for playing Shield. This version is always... Yeah, dude. Yes. Okay. Yes. Change me. Okay. Okay. Yes, thank you. I thought they were like, now go find the change room. Now put the clothes on. I don't want to. I'm playing Pokemon. So I'm glad they did that. Anyways. 6-7! And that's 6-7 there. That's really the number for you. I know. I know. Okay, can we start? Okay. Okay. Yes, yes. Yay. You're going insane, you know that? Dude, I do know. I'm pretty self-aware that this game is making me lose my mind. Imagine my stream, except it's all captions and I'm just... That's what this is, bro. I'm losing my mind. The hype and aura cutscene, and it's just like... Dude, this looks like the special ed classroom. That's not to be offensive, but it's just like, what are we doing? They ironically are all wearing jerseys, but they might look like the most diverse cast of like hooligans I've ever seen. Holy bro. Okay. Yeah. Don't you, dude, this is where sometimes less is more, actually. And people are like, wait, but there's no voice acting. So it is less. It's like, no, okay? There's no voice acting, but everything is shot like there should be voice acting. That's the problem with these games. Every single cutscene is shot as if there was voice acting. And so I feel like I'm a psychopath and my audio's not working. Dude. What? We didn't even do a gym challenge? Why am I back here? What? Okay. I get it. Dude, Melody's our BBW. She's our beautiful BBW, isn't she? She's 40% of the Galarian economy. Thank Melody for your oh, don't worry, we get to go through the little dungeon. Hey guys, we get to go through the oh, just let me go. Release me! Release me! Oh, dude, Melody, does Melody have a bush? You know Melody stinks so good. You know that's true, right? She probably stinks so good. All right, that's horrible. I'm going to hell, dude. I'm going to hell. Yeah. Okay, guys, we made it 5 steps without getting interrupted. Do you think we'll be able to go through Route 3? Are you guys ready? I'm sure Route 3 will be... Oh. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted! Another cutscene with freaking Hop! Oh my gosh! All right. We're back in it. We're locked in, guys. We're locked in. Also, I forgot to say, Suicune Club, it's so good to see you. I forgot to say it. I love you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're freaking here, dude. All right. Typical. Should have known you'd master type matchups. Punch you in the head. You know what's super effective against your freaking head? My fist. bitch! But I use freaking potions. I'm gonna kill you. We're straight up gonna kill you. Alright. Alright, great. Alright. Yes. Let's switch to Biden. Which I should name Biden, but I'm just too lazy to. Dude, we need to start, like, we need to seriously start cutting thieves' thumbs off. You know, like, if you steal a Snicker, that's just, like, the tip of your thumb. And then we just scale it up from there. Because this is too much, dude. This is too much. Like, people's cars be getting stolen. And, like, people just get away with it. It's like, dude, that should not be how it is. Like, you should not have thumbs. You just should not have thumbs. Like, sorry. You thought that was normal. You thought that was okay. And maybe it's like a finger each time. So, like, maybe you can get away with, like, you know, oh, I'm missing one finger. It's okay. It's fine. But then you start doing it a lot. You're going to start really, like, if you already are missing your left thumb, and you're looking at that, like, Snickers bar, and you're like, well, you're going to think twice. You're going to look down at your missing thumb, and you're going to go, okay, maybe I don't want the Snickers. And why did that do so much, dude? Okay. Speed drop. Okay. Then we outspeed. Biden outspeeds. Chocolate chip. You're cooked. That's what I'm talking about. Is anyone else ready for Christmas? I'm so excited for freaking Christmas. It's going to be awesome. Dude, I need to be playing another Pokemon game right now. This is an injustice to Pokemon. All right. Okay, great. Got it. Love you. Bye. Let's rename Vanilla Ice to Biden. Is it here that you can rename them? Check boxes. Okay. Wait. Can I rename him? Okay, I guess not. Okay. That's weird. Okay, never mind. I don't even care. In our heart, he's Biden. Sword and Shield is so ass. I'm playing with D&D for the... Dude, I don't even blame you. Like, all of you should be not watching this stream. This gameplay is buns. I don't want to be here. The Pokemon selection's ass. The women aren't even hot. What are we doing? See, we're settling for this now. In Alola, this would have been a 10 out of 10, dude. In Alola, in Alola, they would have made this random female trainer you run into twice the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. Now it's just some mid, like, Agarthan hoe. Like, she's a 4 out of 10 in Agartha. In Britain, she's a 10 out of 10. Oh, dude, we're never getting out of... We're never getting out of the ghetto, mate. We're never getting out of the ghetto. Dude. I can't take it anymore. Flame Wheel. Okay, never mind. We're locked in. Get Ember off my freaking Pokemon, dude. Yes. Get out of here. It could be worse, though. See, that's the thing. It could always be worse. You're right. Like, what's worse, though? Is Sword and Shield bottom? Is Sword and Shield the worst? Is Scarlet and Violet better? Or is it more just the same? Get out of here. Get out of here, dude. 3 heal balls. Got it. Dude, this route, bro. It's a route. Hey, at least it's a route. See, you had to jump over that little ledge right there. That was pretty cool. Okay, guys, we're locked in. This is great. Dude, I cannot believe this is the, like, second highest selling Pokemon game of all time. This one. This one. Not Black and White. Not X and Y even. Sword and Shield. We are never getting a good Pokemon game ever again. It is over. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, and I don't blame anyone because it was everyone's parents that bought the game for them. But it's like, it sold so much. Pokemon's like, why make an effort post? It's like if you have a Twitter and you spend all these times making these effort posts and no one cares. Then you, like, tweet 6-7 or something. You get, like, 50 billion likes. That's what happened to Game Freak here. Game Freak realized that they could just, like, literally take a shit on a piece of... Oh, get the... No. Let me talk, brother. No, get out. Get away. Get away. Get away. Okay. Game Freak realized that they could literally just take a dump on a plate and hand it over. And people would buy it. Like, here you go. And everyone would be like, wow, this is like the greatest Pokemon game since Red and Blue. And it's like, guys, no, it's not. Red and Blue are low-key goated, actually. Okay. I'm glad we had a dude with a single Badoo in our way. Oh, sorry. No, he had another Pokemon. Never mind. Like, what is this thing? Freaking Great Value Cherubi or whatever it is. Oh, no. We're fine. We're locked in. Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay! Okay, schoolboy Marvin. Something tells me his parents aren't from Galar. I'm just trolling. Anyways, hey, what's up, baddie? Let's get another cutscene, please. Oh, but where's Hop? Dude, screw this hoe. Screw this hoe. We're alone, finally. Where's Hop? Kill yourself. Get out of my life. He went a different way. Who cares? Why did you stop my path for something you can make a stupid NPC say? A lot of blocked off areas you aren't allowed to go to. I know. Glad there's this rope in the way. Heaven forbid we explore a little bit. No, instead we must fight these little coal monsters. Literal coal. Okay. Oh, dang. We're locked in. Okay, we're done. We're not doing a battle. We're not doing a battle. Look at that. We took the route less traveled by and we got a mid TM. Oh no. Okay. We're locked in. We're locked in. I'm not battling her. Okay. Not you either. Dude. Okay. There we go. Every Pokemon's got a type or two, and blah, 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 blah. I'm convinced people who like these games haven't played them in 8 years. Like, there's no flipping way. This is someone's favorite. Like this... Whatever. Dude, I'm just complaining. I'm complaining. I'm just a complainer. I'm a... You know what? I'll own it. I complain because I care. If I didn't care about Pokemon, you know what I would say? Whatever. I don't even have the energy, bro. I don't even have the energy right now. We're going to lock in. We're going to beat the game. Dude, I cannot wait to play a different Pokemon game. Nah, we'll let Biden. We'll let Biden cook. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, I thought it said something else. What is a Dottler? What are you? Kill yourself? Now? Immediately? Okay, okay. Look, it's a... Look! You're young. I'm Unk, okay? Us Unks, we complain. Low-key, FLYBOY, this is nothing against you. This might have been the worst stream you've ever made just because of the game. See, that's what I mean! This stream sucks! I hate this game, dude. Even Sun and Moon, it felt like there was something to latch onto. Here, there's nothing. I can't even be like, look at this shitty Pokemon. Like, who cares? It's the same song and dance every freaking time. Every freaking time, it's the same freaking story. My audio's effed up. Hold on. Is the audio messed up for you guys too? It's kind of funny, actually. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. Let me collect myself. Let me collect myself. Okay. All right. Let me collect myself, all right? Let's lock in, okay? FLYBOY put on Geometry Dash. Look, I really want to, and that would be low-key hype as frick. Trying to remember, which one did I play? It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. All right. All right. All right. We're going to play a little something else. Oh, the save data's... Okay, never mind. You know what? We'll play some Geometry Dash. What do you guys down for some Geometry Dash? You guys down for some Geometry Dash? We'll play some Geometry Dash. We'll play some Geometry Dash. Why not? Why not? Let me just adjust the settings real quick. Like, look. Sword and Shield. Maybe if it wasn't what I had to play. Look, I just can't stand it right now. Something's like absolutely pissing me off about the game itself. Maybe it's how it looks. Maybe it's I don't know. I don't know. I just like I'm straight up gonna crash out. So let's hope that we're good. That we don't have to worry about anything. We just have some fun. Can have some fun. Be nice and fun. Play some Geometry Dash. And if you guys don't want to stay, it's fine. I want to get the 2-hour stream in. I owe it to myself to stream. So we're gonna stream. So that's how it's gonna work here. Yeah, it might just be a bad game. Look, it's Fun Friday. Yeah, this is the filler episode. This is Naruto. Like da 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 da. That's what it is right now. Okay. And some people might be like, wait, aren't you a Pokemon YouTuber? Aren't you supposed to be playing Pokemon? It's like, I'm going to play Finger Dash, okay? My screen is tearing. And you know what? That's fine. We locked in? Okay. I guess not. It's doing the thing. There we go. Okay. Where is it? There we go. Dude, my stream is struggling. Anyways, yeah, it's Fun Friday. We're here. We're here to have a nice chill time. Play Geometry Dash. Look, all I'm going to say is there's a real problem with where Pokemon's going. And not to make it sound dire, but it's just not about the games anymore. And as someone who grew up only playing the games, I take issue with that. Like, Pokemon as it stands right now, it's more of a lifestyle brand than it is like a video game series. And what I mean by that is the emphasis of Pokemon is not to make a good quality game. It's not to make a game that makes children happy, that is fun to play. It's to make a game that can make Pokemon that they can put on merch and that they can put on Pokemon cards. And some people might take a nihilistic approach and be like, well, it's always been like that. And if that's what you believe, then sure. But when Masuda was in charge, there was love. Like, and that's something that money can't solve. That's something that a bigger budget can't fix. If Pokemon gave Game Freak $80 million to make Generation 10, that game, if Game Freak gave... If Pokemon Company gave Game Freak $80 million to make the next game, it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same. Like, because what's missing isn't money necessarily. Because it's never been about money. Where's the money going to be dumped into? Look at any other game. Where does the money get dumped into? Graphics. I don't give a shit about graphics. My favorite Pokemon game's Pokemon Black and White. I don't give a shit about graphics. What I care about is direction. Whether it's character design, region design, route design, these things, music design, although music's been great. Like, the music's actually a good part of Sword and Shield. You just can't throw money at a project and all of a sudden its direction's better. That's just not how it works. Like, you have to have someone who cares. And James Turner, I don't think, cared enough about what Pokemon was versus what he wanted it to be. I don't think Amori cares enough about what Pokemon was and should be rather than what he wants it to be himself. Junichi Masuda, and I don't know any of these guys personally, but we can just look.
Barius sent 1 USD. Hey Flyboy, just wanted to say, no matter what you do, I know we will watch it. The game isn't your content. We come here for you. We love your Flyboy. It's been a real honor being here watching you.
Thank you, Barrius. You make me feel better because sometimes maybe it's because I'm alone in this room playing a game, talking to a camera, and I got chat, but like I'm alone here. I've got my dog, but like, what's she gonna do? And for me, it's like sometimes, like lately, especially with Sun and Moon, X and Y, it wasn't really a problem. Maybe because it's a little bit like older Pokemon, but like X and Y, it felt like when I was here, I was enjoying it too. And maybe that's the part where I just have to accept that, like, I'm going to be an Unk Pokemon channel. I think we'll still play Shield, Sword. I just don't know if playing it twice in a row is the move. I don't think that's the move. I think I need streams in between. I need to give myself some breathing room. And that's actually why I first thought of the idea of playing Pokemon in between as well, is because this game is ass. Straight booty cheeks. And again, like, Alexander, I know it was your first game. I know you have the right to defend it, but like, I sit here and I play it and it's like, this isn't Pokemon. Like, what the fuck? Like, this isn't Pokemon. It just isn't what I remember. And people will tell me, oh, it's your rose-colored lenses. It's like, sure, I admit it. It's just not the same. And I don't think anyone, and that's the problem, is sometimes people want to piss on your leg and tell you it's raining and saying it's the same thing. It's not the same thing. This isn't Pokemon anymore. And so, yeah, maybe we'll keep it for Wednesdays. I would put on the Nuzlocke now, actually, just make this episode 1, but this is just a filler episode, actually, at this point. We'll just do whatever. Because I want to have an actual unique layout for it, with the team and attempt counters. It's going to be a whole thing. But I think the thing is, too, with Sun and Moon, there was a level of difficulty to it. And people might not like that I say that. Like, a lot of unks might disagree with me when I say that. Sun and Moon is one of the most difficult games in the franchise. That alongside, I don't know, do I give it to Platinum and do I give it to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? Like, it has to be those two, those three. And so even if Sun and Moon felt like it was lackluster and not even the story, it had a decent story too. If it felt lackluster in the pacing is what I meant, then, you know, it would make up for it when Hao shows up with an EV trained Raichu and whoops my shit. Like, just like lays out my team, and it's funny. This game isn't challenging. Grinding is like, I don't even need to hack in Colombian Pure because they give you the rare candies. TMs, you could get Leaf Blade just by grinding for 30 minutes. And Earthquake, you could get all these TMs just by grinding for like 30 minutes. The game is directionless. I think that's the biggest issue. They are directionless. The routes, ironically, while the game's directionless, the routes themselves are straight lines and uninteresting to explore. The wild area is empty. The game sucks. The Pokemon selection is absolute AIDS. And I know it just sounds like I'm complaining and all this other stuff, but it's like there was stuff to make up for the bad parts in Sun and Moon. At least for now in the early game, there is nothing keeping me attached to these games. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's not even a hot woman, you know? So I know Sword and Shield aren't perfect games, but they are what they are. The DLC saves Sword and Shield from being the worst. And that's the thing too, is like, I haven't played the DLCs. I will have to. We'll get there. Probably. But, like, it's just like, what happened? This is the first Switch game and outsold everything else. What happened? What are we doing? So, yeah, exactly. Raichu had maxed EVs. Like, we had EV-trained trainers in Sun and Moon. Things were interesting. So, I think also, like, what is my commentary going to be on Sword and Shield? Like, it's going to be the same thing everyone's heard before. Team Yell does not present an interesting moral dilemma. There's no interesting side plot. It's something that's just like basic, like a 240 character Twitter, like tweet, could cover what Team Yell represents, which is like fandom culture. And it's like, okay, we used to talk about like Nietzschean principles with Black and White and Black and White 2. Like, give Team Flare shit all you want. Team Flare is like, he's like a aesthetic fatalist. It's like awesome. Or Lysander, I guess, not Team Flare as a whole. But it's like, Team Yell, what is the compelling narrative there? Fandom culture's toxic, okay? It's like, yeah, we know, okay? Like, we've seen BTS stans, okay? We see sports and LeBron James fans, like who want to have sex with him. Like, we don't need a game-long narrative on these dorks. We don't. We don't need them taking up more screen time. We don't need 3 battles with them before we even had a gym leader challenge. Like, I'll take Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, for example. You get to fight 1 grunt with 1 Poochyena before the gym challenge. You face him again the next time, and that's it. You're not getting these, like, huge, like, what was that? That was so much time spent, whatever. Anyways. After this, I'll read chat because I'm locked in. Not really. I'm just sort of talking. But that's my take on Sword and Shield. And maybe as I play it, maybe I'll grow more warm. I'm open to the idea of me liking them by the end. But as a first impression, it feels so directionless. I feel like I'd rather be playing Minecraft, frankly. Like, I get to the wild area and I'm like, any other open world sounds more fun than what I'm doing right now. Like, there's, oh my gosh. Yeah. I was so excited for Switch Pokemon when it came out. Blasting through the story wasn't so bad just by itself. Yeah, Pokemon basically took COD's model and made the campaign garbage, except there's nothing really else to take its place. How has the Team Flare video progressed so far? I talked about this a little bit last time, but the whole outline's done. I've recorded some of it now, and it's great. Like really in hindsight, I'm realizing Team Flare is not only a victim, it's a victim of Game Freak taking this turn. It's not just a victim of Pokemon fans not being able to read. That's part of it. It's not just a victim of the fact that the game conditioned you to hate reading. That's also part of it. And I'm not going to ignore those things. But Game Freak had a compelling set of characters. They had a compelling, like, cast. Not the rivals. I mean, like, Lysander, basically. Lysander and Sycamore. And unfortunately, what happened is they got the little baby boo-boo team to write Lysander's story, while they got the team that could actually put together some dialogue, write the Looker post-game, and it seems like Sun and Moon. And it's like, guys, we missed out on so much. So really, a lot of what this video on Team Flare is going to be, is it's going to be less of sort of like a recap of what happened, because the substance is ass. Like if we just focus on what Team Flare does, it's like, okay, like Team Flare, they were fossil hunting. Then they were getting Pokeballs. They were stealing power from a power plant. And then they're powering the ultimate weapon. Like, it's pretty obvious what they've done and like what they're doing it for. It's going to be reading between the lines of Lysander's dialogue. He had 1,500 words of dialogue about, a little bit less. That is like a quarter of Emma's, like a quarter of Looker's. He did not get a lot of dialogue, so a lot of what has to be done for the readings between the lines. And nothing I say is going to be not in the game. That's also going to be another point of the video. Nothing I talk about isn't in the game itself. I don't need outside content. I don't need, the anime or anything else. This will be just what Team Flare is in the games themselves. Sort of like what I did with Team Rocket, what I did with Aqua and Magma. Like, it's about the games themselves. I know the anime one's like a better Lysander even, but it's like still. They're a lot better than what they come off as. It's a better team than what people think. If they were given the time, the screen time, people would look back on Team Flare as fondly as Team Galactic even. I'll put it that way. So yeah. Yeah, dude, this is the lowest I've ever seen FLYBOY. Crashed out so hard we gave up on the game. Dude, see, even Alola didn't get this bad. I stuck through to the ending, bro. We need to play something a little easier than Finger Dash. But the problem is my screen's tearing. Let me fix something up real quick. I think my desktop is just my display is at 75 hertz, and it should be at 60, and I think that's why it's tearing. Oh. Okay. Keep changes. So I think that's why it's tearing. Hold on. But yeah, this is quite literally the lowest we've ever been. Yeah, they made up for their failures in X and Y Lens ZA. And see, that's what I've heard too. Like they went a little bit harder in ZA. I know Lysander's back, which is dope. So we'll see what happens there. Is the audio too loud or is it good for these games? I don't really want the music that loud, honestly, if I'm going to be honest. So we'll play some Stereo Madness. How about that? See, the thing is I start playing and then it just like turns black, but who cares? Guys, remember Stereo Madness? If I fail this, that's going to be the funniest shiz ever. But that's my take of these games. I think we'll be back. We will definitely be back, and I'll probably be in a better mood. But, like, the whole, like, cutscene of them introducing the trainers, and then it's, like, no gym battle. No, actually, you have to go through this, freaking, route first. It's like, yeah, we did that. It's called the effing wild area. I just got through the wild area. I've been through... Oh my gosh, what? I've been through... I failed Stereo Madness. I gotta turn this off. I already went through a route. I don't need a whole second route. Like, I know your Pokemon. I know you have routes, but you just shipped me through the wild area. Like, you don't need to do it again. I don't know. The pacing's off. It's worse because at least X and Y throws you a bone. Like, right after the forest, you get to challenge the gym, whatever. But, like, I spent all that time in the wild area for what? What did I get in return? Like, I'm just as far away from the gym as I was before I went to the wild area. It's like, bruh. And that's the thing. Maybe the fact that the wild area is so disjoint from the game itself. And that's something I heard Legends ZA does better. There's wild areas in ZA, but they're interconnected with the game itself. So, whatever. I think you forgive them for it. Boom. Locked in. Locked in. Come on. It's the first level. And I'm like... Because I know that third coin. That third coin is a bitch, bro. There we go. Oh. You thought. Here we are. We got it. We're good. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yep. Dude, play Showdown. I didn't even think of that. Random battles on Showdown could go hard. Barris, hey, FLYBOY, I'm going to head off. I love your work, man. Don't let this bring you down. Hey, thanks for coming in, dude. Thanks for coming in. It's been great. Yeah, I'm not taking it personally. I crashed out. I know as a streamer, I should be better on that. I should just stick to the game and keep my patience. But, like, I just can't, bro. Like, I'm straight up just, like, literally about to just crash out at literally everything. I'm like a fuse. Like a lit fuse. I'm like... Anyways, we're going to get Finger Dash done. It's going to be freaking awesome. I think the screen tearing's gone now. So, no, it's not. Dude, Geometry Dash has always had screen tearing problems for me on the PC. Like, on my iPhone, it looks sexy. But then on the PC, it's like booty cheeks. We're going to get it this time, though. Don't worry, guys. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Pokemon Sword and Shield. We're going to, of course, get more dialogue from it. But I don't know. I don't know. The vibes are off. The vibes are off, okay? It's like... I need to stop tying my self-worth to the games I play on stream. Or, like, the content itself. Because it's like... I shouldn't have to have interesting gameplay. It should just be me. And that's a problem. I think I need to work on that. I'm just talking out loud right now, so... you know. Lock in, lock in. Come on. Let's freaking go, dude. Now I just gotta win, bro. Sorry, I gotta lock in. Yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about! I locked in! I locked in! That last coin, bro? Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on! Was that not good or what? That was good. That was freaking good. Alright. I'm gonna go piss. If you guys aren't here, it's fine. I'm just gonna talk to myself. I'm just gonna talk to myself. But if you guys don't come back. But I gotta go pee, so I'll be right back. I'll be right back. And we're back. We are back. Look at that. Look at that. We locked in. We got Finger Dash done. I'm kind of out of it now. It's like we're good. I'm just kidding. What else can we do? We could do Hexagon Force. I like doing the levels I love. You know what I mean? We're just playing it for the love of the game. Okay. I'm not showing off. I'm low-key showing off. Dude, when the Huzz see my Geometry Dash skills, dude, they just know. So, dude, we will show the Huzz how good I am at Geometry Dash, bro. Look at this. I'm going to be like, watch this, ho. Yeah, see that coin grab? See that coin grab, ho? Yeah. Hexagon Force, probably my favorite level in the game. The music's great. I think the level looks pretty. And you got the little double thing going on. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, bro. I'm him. I'm him, dude. This is that middle school, what do you call it? Middle school muscle memory, bro. Oh, frick. Dang it. Dang it. Yeah, well, thank you, Sweetcoon Club. Good to be back, bro. Good to be back. Dude, the Huzz don't know. The Huzz see this level. They see the flashing lights. They're like, wow, you're so good. It's like, thanks, babe. I know. I don't talk to women. This is all, like, fictional. I don't actually talk to women in real life. Like, what's the cost? Like, can someone pull up the value proposition of talking to women in 2025? Like, what do you get from talking with a woman? Straight up. Like, is there anything good about Rival John? What's up? Rival John, welcome to the stream. I crashed out. Pokemon Shield was taking too long to get to a gym challenge, I straight up crashed out and stopped playing it. Like, I needed to, like, clear my mind. So we're playing Geometry Dash for a second. And, yeah. So, sorry if you tuned in for Pokemon again. We'll be back, okay? But, yeah, it was bleak. Because they like, it took all that build up to the, whatchamacallit. Had that huge build up to that first sort of, like, introduction. And instead, all I got was I'm back, and now I got to go through another route. And I'm like, okay. Like, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm him? Dang it, I missed that coin. Dude, am I him, bro? Dang it! Dude, I was low-key him. I feel like I locked in, bro. I locked in. Did I not lock in? Dude, I was in the zone. I was in the zone. This is all middle school, like, muscle memory, bro. Yeah, head or a headache. Yeah, dude, facts. Yo, what's up, Illusion Battalion Studio? I should change the thumbnail and title, shouldn't I? Because this is not Pokemon Shield. Yeah, that first gym takes a while. There's a whole opening ceremony that needs to happen. I know, that's what I'm talking about. I was excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, I get to face the first gym leader. It's going to be freaking awesome. And then it's like, no, actually, put your regular clothes back on. Like straight up, the game's hyping you up. You're like, there's a ceremony. You're like, oh, let's freaking go. They're like, here's your jersey, sir. You put it on. You're feeling nice. You're feeling fresh. You're like, all right, let's go. They bring you out to the field. You come back, like, take your clothes off. You're like, what? What do you mean? Take your clothes off. We're done. I'm like, okay, what? Chill. I just put them on. Like, no, take the 6-7 jersey off. You're done. You're going to have to go through 15 more cutscenes and another hallway route with 4 trainers in your way. You will. And I'm like, damn, okay. We'll do that later. Yeah. Like, see, that's the thing is, like, it feels more real. Like, yeah, I'm in a hotel. Yeah, I get it. I'm like a soccer player. But yeah, it's, I don't know how well that translates. As a concept, love it. I love that the gym challenge is like a real thing. Like, the gyms don't just exist. Maybe while I talk about it, I could just pull up this. So, like, as a gym challenge, right? What the flip is going on? Let me turn the audio off. The audio's all glitchy for me, so we're just gonna end that. So, like, for example, what was I even getting? As a concept, it's cool because in the other games, it feels like the gyms themselves exist solely for you, the protagonist. You know, you wouldn't really find anyone else in. Occasionally, you'll see a rival step out of it and challenge you. But rarely ever did it feel like the gym challenge was this ubiquitous, like, everyone's doing it. The trainers as a thing, trainers as a concept exist to partake in the gym challenge. I never really felt that way. It felt like it was just for you. Now, on a conceptual level, it feels strange. It feels wrong. On a gameplay level, it makes sense because the game's about you. Now, the problem is I feel like it went too far in the other direction. Like, it feels great because it's like, oh yeah, everyone's doing this. I'm part of this competition, right? But it still doesn't play out that way. It still is for you. The problem is now there's just too much fanfare. It takes too long to get through. So it's like, bro, what are we doing? So that's that. Is the audio jacked up for you guys? I don't know. But I think we're going to get the perfect example of what a new dungeon in Pokemon looks like, which is a straight line. Like, are you guys ready for this? I don't know. Are you guys ready for this? We follow this minecart over, right? And then we're done, pretty much. Okay, we do have to battle a trainer, I guess. But that's pretty much it. It's like... And the women aren't hot! We've got no more baddies. Alola spoiled us. And now it's just this. We got mid-hose, mid-Pokemon, mid-route design. It's like, what are we doing? I played through it all because I have too much patience. Bro, this game is a test of patience. Ironically, you'd think they would get it together and realize kids have brain rot. And, like, pick up the pace a little bit. Pick it up, you know? But instead what happened was we get like a very slow-paced game. And it's like, okay, like, what are we... And they're British! And they're British! You thought it couldn't get any worse. And the Game Freak went, make them British. They're like, freaking CEO of Pokemon sitting there up in his office in Tokyo. You know what this game needs more of? British people. It's like, no, actually. We don't. We don't need more Brits in this game. So, I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm totally not pressed at all. Totally not pressed. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, what's going on here? Maybe Rock Throw will actually do more. I don't know. Will Rock Throw do more here? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Ground Resist Rock. Derp. Derp. Ground Resist Rock. Derp. Oh, yeah, we're back. I just need a little break. But yeah, and it's like, how different does this look from the Alolan games? Like, really? You know what I mean? Like, does it actually look that different? Like, oh yeah, this is just a better move. Like, yeah, it's in 1080p. The lighting is is the lighting better though? Because like, while the lighting itself might be better, the 3DS made up for it because they would do, they would paint shading, you know what I mean? Yeah, at least Sword and Shield have good music. That's something I agree with, actually. Like, Sword and Shield does just have good music. Like, that's real. That's facts. Oh, we have a rival battle, don't we? I'll heal up. Why not? Why not? Alright, where's my healing items at? I could have used a regular potion there. Whatever. Whatever. I F with 3D graphics more shield, non-where looks so baby mode. See, I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't mind how the trainers themselves look in Sword and Shield. They definitely lean into the anime vibe, and I like that because Pokemon is Japanese. But after that, they really get into very like DreamWorks-esque like shading, and I don't really like that. Not at all. And yeah, like that's the thing is like the 3DS games, that might be controversial because I'm Unk and I like the DS games a lot. But the 3DS games still look good. I like the technique they use. They use texture shading, which, you know, whatever. Like texture shading is basically having lighting, like the shading built into the textures that wrap the models themselves. So like if you took the texture that they made May's model with, there would be shadows built in. And for me, it's almost like a traditional painting in a sense. And it makes the game look cool, like distinct, stylized almost. And a way you can do that in modern games is by having these little character outlines. And it's a really cool effect. Genshin Impact does it. Breath of the Wild does it. It's an easy way for the game to have a nice little style going for it. But apparently, Game Freak couldn't do that. Why? Because it was too graphics intensive. And you might ask yourself, or you might go, wait, hold a minute. Hold on a moment. Wait a minute. Genshin Impact plays on my iPhone 12. How is having this 2D line effect graphics intensive at all. This cell shaded with character outlines. Because Game Freak was doing it wrong. Okay? Game Freak was doing it in a very like rudimentary old style. Now this is all speculation. I'm not a game developer. This is just something I heard, okay? So I could be lying. But what Game Freak did was they would take the model itself, size it up a tiny bit by how thick you want the outline to be, then reverse the model, and of course make it all black. So that's how you get it. And then let's say you're rendering something in Blender where you only have a few characters and you can actually spend time rendering it, that's fine, right? Old games, because they're lower poly, that's fine. But when you need to make a double of a model as complex as these Pokemon ones, you saw what happened on the 3DS. It's like, yeah, it is graphics intensive. But Genshin figured it out. Every other game figured it out, which is you use a shader instead of a a model double. And Game Freak never did that, so now we're just always going to have these games that look like everything's made out of plastic. Like in Scarlet and Violet, like the trainers themselves. And it's like, we don't like that. 3DS was a vibe still. Story fixes could have made those games goated. And that's the thing, I 100% agree. Team Flare was... all the foundation was laid. Team Flare's foundation to be a good story, to be a good, compelling villainous team, it was all there. 100%. Or at least 90% of the way there. The writing itself destroyed it. The writing made it suck, frankly. That's what happened. And so, the 3DS games definitely could have been saved. They could have been. Unfortunately, we got what we got. But that's why when you look at them, there's still a little charm to them. I'm not necessarily nostalgic for them. Like, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, not really super nostalgic for. In any way, actually. So, yeah. Those are my thoughts. It's just like, what are we doing? Dude, if she gets a... Does Confusion just have a 100% chance of getting a Confuse now? Like, what the hell? Every time I've been hit with Confusion in this game, I have been confused. What is going on? The Goyim have lost their minds. What are we doing? And a crit? That mattered. I don't care. That mattered. I have no answer for fairy types. Where's my beloved poison type at? Where's my beloved poison type at? Alright, come on. Okay. Okay. You guys ready for it? And the game proves me wrong. Whatever. The game proves me a liar. That's fine. See if I care. Who is this guy? Why do I care? The game has not given me a reason to care. I'll easily defeat you when we face... It's like, yeah, NPCs could do that, okay? Like, I don't know. It's just... I'm going to crash out. I'm going to get pissed off at literally everything in this game. And unfortunately, you're going to have to be here, and you're going to have to listen to it. Like, what's the big deal of making me go through this? Okay. We're almost there. I can literally see it in the distance. Pumpkaboo, that ain't gonna do anything. Eevee, Diglett. I need something for fairy types, low-key. I want a poison type. Electrite. Ooh. Don't threaten me with a good time. Get Yamper out of here, dog. Don't threaten me with a good time. Don't threaten me with an actually good Pokemon. Why would you put Electrike? This is what I get. Okay, this is what I don't get. I'm going to crash out. You guys remember Dexit? Remember that? If you don't know what Dexit is, or you're new to the Pokemon franchise or whatever, basically what happened in Sword and Shield, which was completely different from every other Pokemon generation, was that Sword and Shield has a Pokédex, okay? And if a Pokemon's not in that Pokédex, it cannot be found in this game or be transferred to this game. And every other Pokemon up to this point, you could transfer every single Pokemon you want into the newest game. That was just what you could do. Now, that means Game Freak was selective over what Pokemon could go into the game, right? You wouldn't get random. You would think they'd be a little bit more deliberate with the Pokemon you end up with in the Pokédex. Problem. You have Yamper, a brand new electric type dog Pokemon, right? Why in the same game with a limited Pokédex do we have an electric type dog Pokemon that people are going to be nostalgically bound to? No one's going to want to pick Yamper, at least an old player, when a route later you're showing me Electrike. And that's what Black and White did good. They forced you to use the new Pokemon. Do you think people would care about Scolipede? Do you think they would care about Leavanny? Do you think they would care about all these cool bug types if they weren't low-key forced into using them? Because I'll tell you what, in Black and White 2, I'm not using, like, there's too many, and that's a problem I have with Pokemon Black and White 2. Why aren't you getting in the damn ball? What do you think, you're like Beldum or something? But I'm not, like, Black and White 2's problem. There's too many fan favorites. My whole team is just old Pokemon. And maybe my starter and maybe one Univamon. But Black and White was awesome because you were forced to use it. And some people were like, wasn't that why the game sucked? No one didn't play Black and White, or no one didn't purchase Black and White because of the new Pokemon. No one cared. The most hyped thing, if you guys remember, was the silhouettes of the starters. Like, it was hype. It's like, you know, we just ended up being forced to use and make memories with the new Pokemon in Black and White. I thought that was great. It was a new dex executed properly, but then in the post game, it opened it up, allowed you to do everything. Like Sino said, that's facts. Dex cut could have worked. They just executed it wrong. Exactly. When you cut a dex like that, we're expecting you to be more deliberate and intentional with every Pokemon you add, but instead here, you're getting your beautiful Yamper you just spent a ton of money designing shipped to a box because you put its direct competitor in the game right next to it. Hold on. Molly! Hey, there we go. It came to me. It came to me. I came. And Yamper, get out. Get out. Pokemon Black and White shredded the Pokédex. See, that's what I mean, is like, they did it right. You could still get all the Pokemon after, but they made you choose their new Pokemon designs, and you know what? It worked. It worked. Black and White did not fail because of the dex. Black and White failed because it was Pokemon. Pokemon realized it was two Pokemon. They needed something else. That's why you start getting gimmicks. That's why you start getting watered down stories. That's why you start getting this. Like, Pokemon just changed, and they had to be financially successful. That's where I can't even blame them. Because if we're talking about money, like I said, nothing would change. If it was about money, nothing would change. It's about direction. And we just don't get that anymore, really. Black and White was epic with all the new Pokemon. Yeah, that's awesome. That anime commercial with the Pro Tag and the starters was so sick, too. See, dude. That's why. Love it. Black and White was too Pokemon for its own good. And I said this last time, but you can read the IGN reviews. IGN reviews, they said bad things about it. None of them were the fact that it wasn't Pokemon. They were like, this is Pokemon. This might be definitive Pokemon. This is just what Pokemon is. It's great. But yeah. Let's see. That's why I didn't like X and Y Pokédex. House Pokemon are so rare for some reason. Yeah, because Pokemon realized what's up. Pokemon realized they could just, you know, lean on their old stuff. I guess. It's kind of weird. Because X and Y is unique in the fact that they didn't add a lot of Pokemon, but you're right. They were rare. Like, it's like they didn't want you to use them. You had to go out of your way to find them. Because in the first routes, you're getting bombarded with the Pidgey, with Spearow, with Weedle, with Caterpie, with the Pan monkeys, the Pikachu. It's like you're not really pushed in a direction which would make you explore new Pokemon. You're given a Kanto starter. Who's passing up the goats for anything else? And so it's just the unfortunate reality for this game is they cut the decks. They cut the national decks. They made new Pokemon, but then again, they're just shooting themselves in the foot. How many people would have grown to love the Yamper line if this didn't happen? If they didn't grow up with Pokemon Emerald and if they grew up with Pokemon Emerald, they see Electrite, they're going to pick him over Yamper. I think that's just natural. Do I do that out of spite? Maybe. But it's not like I was opposed to Yamper being on the team. Oh, okay. We got to do something else, apparently. Was I not paying attention? Let me read. Wait, you don't know the hill? Well, have a look at your map if you're not sure. The fuck? What? Just let me go to do the gym challenge. Like, it's Pokemon, okay? Stop treating yourself... And that's the thing, too. Is this game's lore really that deep? I know it has lore. We obviously heard about it. Is it that important to where I want to do this over the gym challenge? You're going to have to convince me. Like... Like, this would be stuff that you should just keep on the side, and those who want to explore, do. Like, this is the little world-building stuff that other Pokemon games would have tucked away on a route. That when you choose to explore the world because you feel compelled to do so by the game design, you do, and you're rewarded with knowing more about the lore, caring more about what's happening in the world. Problem here, they're forcing it on me. They're pinning me down on the ground. Their hands already down my pants. They're forcing themselves upon me to care about the world. And it's like, no, that should come. This is Pokemon. This should come naturally. I should want to walk around and read some things and interact with some objects in between my gym challenge. This should not be thrusted upon me. You know, I should not be taking back shots from dialogue options before my gym challenge, before my first one. What is making me want to play this game more? Like, if this is your first time playing, what's keeping you interested? Some lukewarm world building stuff? The wild area? You haven't even given me a taste of what a gym challenge looks like. You've just dressed me up, paraded me out like some beauty pageant girly, and had me walk across half the region already. So are we challenging the gym? Black and white. Yeah, de facto. I say de facto. I guess I should say like the epitome of Pokemon. Okay, got it. Let's do it. All right, so we can go now. Okay, we got it. We got it. Okay, I really forget how these go, so I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah, they have the mini games. That's right. Okay. Okay. All right. I get it. To chase our unruly Wooloo. Okay. Oh, by the way, you can call me Dan. Okay? Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Riveting. It'd be interesting if you made a team on Showdown. So that would be cool. I'm not really a competitive trainer, so it'd be kind of cool to see how exactly I would fare in making a team. Like, I don't know how deeply I can think of Pokemon that way, like with moves and stuff. Obviously, as you've seen firsthand, I'm not really a competitive battler. I can't even hold my own. Okay. I can't even hold my own against NPCs in Sun and Moon, but yeah. I like how Sword and Shield treat the gym challenge like a sport. No, that's my favorite part. I like that. I like that it feels like important to the region itself. Instead of just being like a, you know, like I said, an individual thing that like you experience on your own and maybe the rival. It's like, no, this is like a thing. Everyone cares. Everyone cares. People care about the champion. They know how the champion became a thing. Like, there were people who were fans of Leon when he was a rookie trainer who are now watching him be the champion, and they're like, this is freaking awesome. Like, that's a cool concept. So, but yeah. Yeah, we're probably going to pop a rare candy on our Growlithe at the end. But yeah. Ooh, let's go. Our first Evo. What do you guys... I forget how its second Evo even looks. Is it just a slightly bigger version of this thing? But yeah, Corviknight's going to be awesome. Leon's a good champion. Yeah, I think... I again, don't remember a ton of the story, but I do like his design. Very overhated design, frankly. Oh, frick. Okay. There we go. All right. This is what you guys came here for, by the way. I just know it. Okay, Yamper's going that way. We'll just go right behind it. Perfect. And we'll get this Wooloo. I'm like Jesus. It's the one sheep, bro. The 99, y'all are good. Y'all keep going, but I got to go for the one. And are we done? Is that it? Should we save here? I should probably save. I don't trust myself. Like, what if these battles have all been piss easy and like this one's just like insanely difficult? So we will heal up our guy. Use a potion. All right. Let's roll. Look, I'm not going to leave you guys empty-handed, okay? You had to watch some Geometry Dash while I calmed down, but we're going to get the first gym leader out of the way, okay? It's going to be great. It's going to be freaking great. We locked in. We came back. The answer to the title is we are not locked in. Oh my goodness. I just got a very good message from my mom. But anyways, yes. We're here! We did it, guys! Are you guys happy? My gym's the first one people face, so we get a lot of challengers. That's why I try to keep the gym mission challenging, but that didn't stop you from completing it, FLYBOY. Proper job. Sure seems like you understand Pokemon real well. This is going to be a doozy of a battle. I'll have to Dynamax my Pokemon if I want to win. Yes! Woo! Yeah! Let's go! Okay, but Peak is about to play. You can't make me hate this song. I'm a Sword and Shield hater through and through. It's in my bones, okay, to hate these games. But, okay, but you can't make me hate this song. I want to play it. It's going to be loud, okay, guys? There we go. It's going to be louder than normal, okay? Why am I so underleveled, bro? Yo. Growlithe is locked in, bro. Was it worth the wait? I hope so. This stream was a doozy, I'll tell you what. Eldegoss? We're switching, bro. We're gonna let Edward cook. You guys ready for Edward to cook? Oh, yeah. I will admit, Black and White does it too. They change up the battle music when you get to the last Pokemon. Every gym battle, and I hope they do this in Scarlet and Violet, should be this way. Let the music be dynamic. Let it hype up the game. That's the best part of this, bro. That's the best part. The gym challenges feel like a spectacle. Black and White did it. This game did it. And Black and White 2, of course. These are the only games that have done it. They make you feel like you're winning. It feels good. Through the music. So that's even where it's like, this is where direction does matter in games. In Pokemon games for music. Because Black and White's music direction's insane. I don't know if you guys know, but all of the music's dynamic on the routes. Next time you play Pokemon Black and White, I know this is like a trivia thing now, but I noticed this like a couple years ago when I played through them again. When you're walking, the drum line comes on. When you stop walking, the drum line stops. The music's dynamic, all of it. So... it's okay, you outspeed me anyways. Catch this max airstream, ho. It did more than... oh. That doesn't matter. Maybe if it hits me with something else? This will really leave you in shock and awe. It's our Dynamax move. Max Overgrowth. Is that grass type? I don't know why... oh, grassy terrain? Is that what happened? I forgot what grassy terrain even did, but catch this max airstream, ho. Catch it. And now we'll outspeed, right? I at least hope so. Yeah, there we go. That's wraps. We locked in. We did it. We did it, guys. Holy, bro. We did it. We did it. Okay, dude, this stream was a absolute, it was something else. I'll tell you what. Okay. This stream was something else. I genuinely, like, and this is with no sense of irony. I apologize if you had to sit through and watch all of this. Genuinely, I'm sorry. I failed. I'll be more locked in next time. But like, wow. That was just something else, dude. But hey, we beat the first gym leader. We got a little bit done. Yeah, W, real human being. Dude, I wish, bro. I know I'm trying to be my... I feel like for some reason there's a mental block right now in my head. I can't... It's like I'm not thinking. Like, does anyone else have those moments where you're sitting there and your brain just isn't working? Like, I'm expected to talk, but there's nothing rolling around up here. Is that what these games do? Does Sword and Shield have some sort of like Goyim radiation beam that shoots into your forehead? Like, I don't know. Like, I just can't think. I can't formulate thought when I play this game. I don't know what's going on. But these kids are effed, dude. These kids are screwed. Like, holy, bro. This might be worse than just injecting straight aluminum into your kid's bloodstream. Is sitting them in front of a Switch and putting a Pokemon Shield cartridge in. It might be worse for kids. Thank you, Alexander. Thank you for watching, bro. And thank you, and thank you, Sweet and Club. Look, anyone who tuned in, thanks for even dropping in. Because this was a stream that should be memory hold. This is a stream that they will write propaganda about to tell you it never happened. Like, what do you mean? It's like Ba Sing Se. It's like there was no episode 2 of Pokemon Shield with FLYBOY. What are you talking about? There is no episode 2 of Pokemon Shield. Autism radiation from the Switch games. That might be what... Is that true? I don't know. People blame the vaccines. I'm like, I don't know, guys. What's the autism rate in children been since the release of Sword and Shield? I'm not making any definitive claims. I'm just asking questions. Right, Candace? I'm just asking questions. Like, that's how it feels. Anyways. Wow. Wow. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Well, anyways. Everyone that showed up, even for a minute, thank you so much for tuning in. This is going to be it for us right now. While we're here, of course, we're going to do what we usually do. Let's what am I trying to say? Oh, let's look at our top fans for the stream, right? Yeah. Freaking Canada. Canada. W Canada, by the way, Alexander. It's kind of covered by the mic. Roots. Got this from my dad. He's Canadian. So this is his polo. His old polo from like the 2000s or something. So Roots, bro. Goated Pokemon stack on the home screen. I want you to guess how much I paid for all of these games on this fresh Nintendo Switch account. I wonder why. Anyway, that's a joke. Don't get Nintendo's ass on me. I'm not going to deal with that. Okay. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, our top fans for the stream today. Luma Star at 1. I think this is her first stream. Her, his. I don't know. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're a male or female or whatever's dangling down there. But anyways, thank you for joining the stream. I just like sexually harassed you. Illusion Battalion Studio. Thanks for joining. Trainer Without Name. Suicune Club. And Barius the Gradius. Our top chatters today. And big shout out. Huge special thanks to our 2 special super chatters today. Ninja and Barius, thank you so much. Everything helps keep the stream going. Thank you so much. But yeah. No, Alexander, you're goated. You're goated. You're goated. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys all for tuning in. I promise next stream will be a little bit more interesting. There will be a community post either today or tomorrow outlining next week's schedule. We'll be doing a Monday, Tuesday, Friday stream setup just so I can have Christmas Eve and Christmas with my family. That makes sense. Anyways, we'll be doing a different schedule and we'll be playing another Pokemon game alongside these ones. So look out for that. But while you're here, make sure to hit the like button down below. Comment down on the VOD. It helps get the engagement up a bit. And follow me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube at OnlyFlyBoy. And that's pretty much it. Anyways, vote and make your voice heard. Exactly. Vote and make your voice heard. I don't know if I'm going to put up a vote. We're just going to get a game. But don't worry. Maybe not, maybe later. But anyways, I love you guys. That'll do it for me. Remember, Jesus Christ is King. Okay? I am FLYBOY. And until next time.